Taming your sugar habit and reducing the intake of processed sugars can help you lose weight and maintain that weight loss. But most importantly, it impacts your metabolic health. Our guest today is New York Times bestselling author, Dr. Robert Lustig. You're going to love when you hear his information that comes from his new book, Metabolical, where he takes a deep dive into what's fueling the continual increase of lifestyle diseases.
There's no pill for this. And the reason there's no pill for this is because the pill can't get where the problem is. Problem's in the mitochondria. The problem is that there's no medicine that can get to the mitochondria. They're inside cells, you can't get there. And so that actually then begs the question of what is nutrition? Food science is what happens to food between the ground and the mouth. Nutrition is what happens to food between the mouth and the cell. Metabolic health is what happens inside the cell. The problem is that all of the diseases that we are dealing with, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, dyslipidemia, cardiovascular disease, cancer, dementia, fatty liver disease, polycystic ovarian disease, these are all inside the cell. So nutrition is only valuable as it informs metabolic health. And we are not fixing metabolic health. We're actually only making it worse because we can't get to the mitochondria.
You think about how we've been educated through the years, and that has always been about the calories in versus calories out. And then the research shifted, and it shifted into not all calories are created equal.
My job is to kill the calorie. I want it gone as a unit of measure because it is absolutely, completely useless. Calories are not handled the same. A calorie is not a calorie. It's not a calorie because it might be for your bacteria, and it's not a calorie because if it got metabolized differently in your mitochondria, then it's going to have a different effect.
Let's just unpack insulin a little bit.
Which comes first, the obesity or the insulin? And our research says the insulin comes first. In fact, insulin always comes first. Everybody kept saying, eat less, exercise more. Eat less, exercise more. Guess what? We ate less, we exercised more, and we only gained more weight. When you get the insulin down, not only do people reduce their food intake, but they actually increase their physical activity, their energy expenditure.
Typically, we look at, A1C and, your fasting glucose levels.
Right.
So
not enough. Fructose is a toxin.
Food is good. It's what's
All
done
food
to
is
the food.
inherently good.
Yeah,
right.
but it's what's done to the food
That's right.
that causes the issues, and it's the processing.
But ultimately, it's not the food. It's what's been done to the food that matters. And the two things that are the biggest are the addition of sugar and the removal of fiber.
You're going to be making better selections in your food choices from this day forward.